Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Unadulterated Amateurs podcast. I'm Chuck Beeson. This is Joel Norden.
What up, though?
Oh, you know.
It's been a second because we didn't do a podcast last week.
Been a couple weeks at least.
Was it? No, I think just last week. Because Jake did the one, and then I didn't do one.
It's been a while.
We wanted to make sure we hit our Patreon requests and all that good stuff, so we concentrated fully on that last year,
Last year, huh?
Last year, dude.
Dude, I already stuttered through the intro.
Did you?
So,
I didn't catch it. Normally, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part. I'm like, oh, Chuck said something wrong.
I was, instead of welcome, I did this. Welcome to.
Do you know why I get giddy when you stutter through stuff?
Why?
Because you immediately point it out when I do it. And you just have a blast.
So you notice I pointed out when I do it.
Yeah. I get immediately like, he did it. He said something wrong.
He messed up.
Yeah. I swore I did one after Barbados, though. Yeah, I did one after Barbados.
Yeah, but
So
I meant
just 1
it's
week.
been 2 weeks since we did one.
Okay.
That's what I was getting
All right.
at.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I had my buddy Mike was like, "Hey, you guys doing a podcast?"
Is he all caught up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
And now he's driving around out. He's in Green Bay right now.
Yeah, so it was something to listen to.
And then he's going to somewhere in Michigan after that, so he wants something to listen to.
He didn't have enough content? My gosh, we put out 2 concerts with a crew, and this is starting to become a full-time job, guys. It's really hard to sit here and talk.
Yeah, totally. Well, I do know it's hard for you to shop for shirts.
Yeah, you said you were going to spring this on me.
Oh, yeah.
So I when we were in Barbados, I made sure I got Chuck a shirt because I got to spoil him a little bit.
Yeah.
And I got my brother one as well. And you wanted something colorful, so I made sure it's colorful.
Yes.
And
I love the colors.
we had very limited things to pick from, so I'm curious to see where this is going. Why is our camera freezing randomly?
I'm not sure.
This thing doesn't like us.
No, it doesn't. But
It's not one thing, it's another. Hold on, while you're showing that, I got to plug in the computer.
oh, that might be a good idea.
Show us what's up, bud.
So this is an awesome shirt. I love the colorfulness and everything. But I went to put it on, and it's extremely tight. And normally a 2X shirt is going to be looser on me and better fitting.
Are you about to complain about a gift?
Just the fact that you bought me a girl shirt.
It's a girl shirt.
Yes.
Is it really?
100%.
How do you know?
Well, the collar.
The pink is.
No, the collar comes down to here.
Oh, all right. Shut up. That collar does?
Yes.
Maybe I was just trying to. I'm like, hey, show him off, bud. Show him off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, collar comes all the way down to here.
Oh my gosh.
It's super tight. I've never put a 2X on it and been that tight.
I feel like you need to wear this next week during the podcast. Guys, drop in the comments if you want to see Chuck wear this women's shirt. Apparently, that I bought.
I will wear it.
No, I feel terrible.
I thought about wearing it today, but I figured telling you about it's better.
It would have been hilarious. Just like walk in, have a coat on, and be like, "Get on, we're doing the podcast right now, go, and then
just take the
unzip it
coat off.
and like, look what you fucking did to me."
You'd have known something was up the second I walked in here with a coat on.
Well, at least I didn't assume your gender.
That's fair.
I was like, we'll leave room for whatever he decides. You know?
No, I still appreciate the gift.
Okay.
And I will still wear it. I
Sorry,
don't care.
bud. I should have went with the gray. Say this is what happens when you pick colorful things. You risk it.
Yeah.
You risk it all.
Yeah, I do.
Why don't men get colorful things? This is bullshit.
I don't know.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, and because the first thing I did, I got home and I was going to wear it the next day after work.
Yeah.
And I go to put it on and I'm like, why is this so tight? And I pull it down, it's on, and it's tight.
Yeah.
And then I go over to the mirror and I'm like, what is happening right now?
Something's off.
Something's not right.
That's amazing. Well, I didn't do that on purpose, but I wish I did a little bit.
Well, that's why I'm like, good one, bud.
That's hilarious. You're like, here, Cassie, shirt for you, because I can't wear it now.
It's solid.
Sorry, bud.
It's fantastic.
I was like, I don't know where this is going. I was like, maybe I thought you were going to like complain about the colors or something.
No.
I was like, I'm pretty
It's pink and purple. It's
I know.
bright.
I'm like, I love pink and purple on my shirts. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you know I like the bright.
Men can wear whatever colors we want.
Oh, yeah.
2022. I had to think about that really hard.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, I know it's 2020 something. Because,
I wear a lot of grays, blacks.
you do.
You,
What the
you
hell?
called that out. I didn't notice that, but it's true. But I got an orange phone. I got a purple brain.
That doesn't make up for the grays and blacks.
All right.
And whites.
All right, that's it. Shopping spree coming soon.
But,
You're going to make me go to the store and change my entire wardrobe.
The counterburn, though, you could say, all I wear is band merch.
That is true.
Or something on it. Like, it's something I love, and I have it on there.
That is true.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, Pokemon, Nickelodeon,
There's nothing wrong with
band. No, but it's something. I'm representing something.
Yeah.
It's basically like a temporary tattoo, if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to last so long, but you're repping it while you last.
that. Wow. Never would have put that together.
Does it make sense, though?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Yes. Yes. Did it stress you out that it made sense?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Hold on. So Subway is doing that thing with if you get a foot long by foot
I
long
heard about
tattoo, if you put it on a shirt,
this. Chuck, I would love if you did that.
would it be temporary then?
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. I think you have to have a tattooed full logo on your chest.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You can't do that?
No,
You just never tell anybody.
I can't do that.
Free subs, bro.
Okay.
You like saving money.
I do, but I can't do that.
I did like the idea that since that's a rule, that tattoo artists should do that for free.
Oh, yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I mean,
Well, and it'd be awesome. I mean, if somebody who's actually hungry and needs stuff like that
absolutely.
goes in there, they should just do it for free.
But then it's that's kind of fucked up on the Subway's part at that point. Then
Why?
because it's like you made all these like poor people tattoo shit on their chest so they could get a fucking sub.
That's true.
Think about that. That's pretty fucked up.
That's true.
It's really
That is-
fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like a step too far. Way too far.
A step?
Yeah.
Just a step?
A skip and a hop, maybe
Yeah.
added in there.
I mean, at least they're still helping feed people.
I guess.
I guess there is a plus side, but
That's a pretty dark one.
although I did hear something about instead of just when you go in with the tattoo, you get food, they just send you a $50,000 gift card for them every year.
Oh, okay. Then you just go get the tattoo removed.
After you get the first. That sounds like it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, not worth it.
No. I mean, maybe. I'm sure.
But I mean, you can get like that. There's that place in BG that they do tattoos, and then if you ever want to remove, they do it for free. Remove it.
Really?
Yeah.
How painful is that?
I heard it's like legitimately pouring hot oil on your chest.
Oh,
Because that's where I had a buddy that got something removed on his chest, and he said it was awful. Like it was legitimately like hot of a frying pan, like boiling oil. Just that's what it felt like.
Oh, goodness.
There's no pain stuff as far as I understand, and it just get it done.
That sounds awful.
And you got to do it a couple times too. I think like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. That sounds awful.
It does sound awful. Yeah, does not sound like fun.
So don't get ink that you don't want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't get a Subway tattoo.
Do you have a tattoo on you that you regret getting?
No.
Or you wish you would have done different? Ooh, hesitation. I mean, I think we all have those.
Ish. Not really. If I wanted to change anything, I could just add something.
Yeah,
I just want to add a date
that's fair.
because I got that tornado on my chest.
Yeah, the titty twister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why if I get the date put there, that all goes away. It doesn't.
You got it on your
But
titty.
then it's-
like,
yeah.
why would you get a tornado on your titty? It just, I get the meaning behind it. It's a
Yeah.
memorial,
Yeah.
right? Tattoo
Yeah.
for your school,
Yeah.
essentially. They got
Yeah.
hit by a tornado. But you had to put it on your titty.
I did.
Like, the thinking was not there for that.
No, it wasn't.
Like you could put
But-
it like maybe on your side, it would have been
Yeah.
fine. A whole lot of places. You could have put it on a tramp stamp.
You know where my thought process was? I wanted balance. I got my tattoo on my right arm, so I put it on my left chest.
This is why you never trust your gut instinct.
I always trust my gut instinct.
Don't do it.
Hey,
Don't
do you
do
know
it.
how many regrets I have of this one? Still none.
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 I've heard a lot of people talk about your titty twister.
I know.
All right. Burn.
It's become iconic.
It is iconic. I don't know if it's a good iconic, but it's iconic.
It's there.
It is there. I'll give you that.
But no, if I just put the date on it, I'd guess I'd feel a little better about it, but I still don't I still like it.
Okay.
Because I got it for a reason. And it just so happens to be kind of funny.
Fair enough. I'd say the ones on my back, I got those two Chinese symbols, and I did my research to make sure they were correct, right? But nobody cares that you did your research and made sure they're correct. You know what I mean?
No, they're still gonna.
They're like, oh, you did something terrible on your back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have done those, but when I was younger, it was like $25. I never had a tattoo, and I'm curious to see what it feels like. So I did music in the top one, and then the guy I did it from made it crooked, and I couldn't see it. You know what I mean? Like, it showed me in the mirror, but it's hard to tell if things are aligned correctly, right? And then I went back in to get the second one. I was doing 3: family, friends, music. For some reason, I started with music. Didn't really matter in my opinion, but I was like, I'll throw them on there eventually. Yeah. Right? So the guy's like, you realize this is crooked, right? And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, this is crooked. So he took a picture and then showed me. And he's like, who did this? It was here? I was like, yeah. And so I gave him the name, the guy that did it before. He goes, yeah, he's fired. He did shit like this. And he's like, all right. So he worked with me to make sure that the second one was crooked as well, but in the opposite way. And he said, you can make it look, the third one do the other way again. And I never went back in for the third one. So I have 2 of them that are like lopsided, opposite ways.
I never even noticed that part.
Yeah. So I kind of regret them, but not like, it's not like, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have done it. It's just like, it's kind of stupid. But
yeah, this one, it did irritate me a little bit. If you look at the 3 there, they put 6 initially.
Yeah, that's a oops.
Yeah, that's a big oops. Because that's a date.
Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
I can see the 6. I've never noticed that until you pointed it out.
So I had them darken up the 3.
To make sure,
lot.
double down on it or triple down on it.
That way, obviously, you didn't notice it.
No.
However long you've known me.
I'm going to tell everybody. I'm sure.
But yeah, that frustrated me, and I'd like to get that fixed maybe if I was ever going to fix anything. But
understandable. You know what we should do?
What?
Do a hard-hitting question.
All right.
You have a hard-hitting question for me?
Ooh, you just put me on a spot.
I know. And it's fun doing it that way.
I don't right offhand.
Okay.
What do you got?
I don't have anything either, but we should definitely do that. We should interview each other. We should do an interview and come up with the worst possible questions to ask the other person. That'll make them feel uncomfortable.
Oh, that's awful.
It's hilarious.
There's got to be a punishment. You gotta have an option though.
No. It's answer or die.
Wow. That got excessive.
Sorry, we haven't had a podcast in a while. There's a lot of pent-up energy, right?
No. Answer or die.
Podcast, answer or die. No.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Like a shot or something.
You're going to shoot me, dude. It's fucked up. Jesus. You
turned
took that
into
a step further.
No, yeah.
With all the terrible shit going on in the world, you had to make that joke?
I didn't make a joke. You turned it into it. This is on you.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of entrapment should be in this interview.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
Yeah.
It could be fun.
Immediately, I'm going to be like, what is your favorite offensive phrase? Or no, the worst offensive phrase in your opinion. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Well, the sad part is I almost answered it.
That's terrible, dude. It's messed up. Something like that. Or maybe I'll be like, something real hard. I don't know. Maybe get into politics with you.
Oh, geez.
Because you get uncomfortable about politics.
I do get uncomfortable.
You're like the most open-minded person about politics. Because like if you're proven wrong on something, you're like, oh, okay, cool. And you'll move on with it. But the fact that you're talking about it and it goes out to people, that's the difference, I think. Yeah.
It does get,
a little, because people are very like, they can judge you about politics. But
right, I mean.
But for me, it'd be funny just to watch you sweat.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting at here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. Rude. Just rude. But if we do it, we got to set something up. If you don't want to answer, take a shot.
So that's no fun. It's you have to answer because we have honesty. We have a circle of honesty here. A line of honesty because we only have 2 people. A line of honesty.
A circle of that? A line of honesty.
It's a line of honesty.
Wow, Joel. Just wow.
Not a fan?
No, I like it. I'll come up with some questions. I'll consult some people.
Or what we should do is have the people in the comments do
they get to ask the questions.
Hard-hitting ones. It's got to be hard-hitting questions.
I like this.
Deep, hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
And
then we both have to answer the same questions.
Interesting. Or we do every other.
Yeah.
To make sure that one person can't copy off the other person. Where you're like, you have a perfect answer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, kind of basically what you said. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
we can't answer the same question. That makes it really hard, though. Really hard. Guys, if you want to, you guys want us.
Yeah.
This could get bad.
Ask us some questions in the comments.
This could get bad.
And yeah, we'll dive into it on the next podcast.
Yeah, drop them down below. Hard hitting, guys. Hard hitting questions.
Make us uncomfortable.
This could be bad.
This could be real bad.
Yeah, magically they're like, oh, suddenly there's no podcast next week. I ain't answering that shit.
Funny part is Mike's like, hey, so are you guys just gonna do the podcast like every other week? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's a highlight of our channel,
right?
But I do enjoy it.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's just more so coming back from my vacation. Things have been hectic.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, we have to catch up with certain things, and we got to make sure certain things get done.
Make sure our Patreons are happy.
Yep.
Make sure that's done. Make sure people are happy that we're still doing stuff in the comments.
Yep.
And we're not just ignoring that to do, as you called it, you know, when you see people just do Patreon only stuff.
Yeah.
Clearly they're chasing bags, right?
Yeah.
But we're not trying to do that.
Right.
We're like, hey, we're respecting the people that want to do that. But at the same time, we're trying to hit the people in the comments that have been requesting stuff.
100%. Also, my internet's been down for the last week and a half.
What?
Yeah.
How have you not fixed that? Have you called them?
Which time?
What do you mean? It's down? Like every time you call them?
No, it was down. They had me unplug a bunch of things, plug them back in. Then they're like, okay, well, it's going to be this issue. Okay, we'll put in a ticket. All right, cool. And then they're like, wait, somebody will call you and set up an appointment. What times are good?
Not to drop names of companies. CenturyLink?
No.
Okay, good. I was about to go off on a...
Then I waited because I was going to give them a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I call them back in 2 days because I haven't heard nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's this cord. If you could drive out to us and pick up a replacement cord.
What?
Okay.
Why are they not bringing it to you or sending it to you in the mail?
So the next day, my sister-in-law drives out and takes care of that for me.
Okay.
Hook that up. Issue's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is all my lights are good, but the service light is red.
Okay.
So my first thought, which wasn't the problem, I'm like, did I forget to pay my bill?
Yeah, no, it happens. Yeah.
And I jumped on there and I'm checking it. I'm good.
Yeah.
My bills are paid. And I'm like, dope. What's the problem? And then we plug that in. Same issue. Call them that night. Okay. Well, we're going to have somebody come out and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
2 days later, and now it's Friday.
Yeah.
They finally come out and they go back and they look at my satellite, which they put on one of my trees.
Okay.
Which is weird enough as is.
Yeah, no shit.
Mind you, they trimmed up the tree before they put it on in the first place.
Okay.
They asked permission. I told them that's fine. I don't care. You know, they
wild.
trimmed that part. They put it on there. Well, they didn't put it high enough to be over the cornfield because it was beans when I got it put in, and I told them that it's corn every other year.
Yeah, that's how farming works.
Clearly, they did not listen. And he's like, yeah, we don't trim trees, so you're going to have to get that trimmed, and then I'll come back. Mind you, my dad was there because I was at work when that happened.
Okay, that's what I was going to say because I would have lost my shit.
I would have too.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, why don't you put it, because my dad lives right next door to me. He's got a tower that goes up right next to his house.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a tower, but it's a tower.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't you guys just take it over there, put it on that, and call it a day? And the guy's like, they'd probably charge him $150 to move it. And my dad's like, that's a good way to lose a customer.
Yeah, no shit.
And so I get it trimmed up over the weekend. Call them on Monday as soon as they open, 8 a.m. And I'm like, hey, the tree's trimmed.
Better get your
Get
ass
out there
here.
and get it done.
Yep.
And, well, today was day 9 of not having internet. And I'm like, I'm going to wait until tomorrow. If they don't call me today, I'm calling them 8 o'clock in the morning.
I can just see how much
And I'm
salt there is there.
I'm going nuts because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
done with this. And they finally called me. It was like noon today.
Oh, they did call today.
Yeah. And they went out, got it fixed. So finally,
Yay.
I have internet. And I need that.
I love it. You got internet and now our equipment doesn't want to work.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. But I did get, I got my area ready to start doing the, Chuck Eats Everything.
Oh, yeah.
Got my area ready
I
to
was
go.
talking shit to you about in the Patreon.
Good.
Show about you.
Good.
I said, hey, Chuck's dragging his feet because he doesn't want to eat weird shit.
No. I'm down to eat weird shit. That's fine. I finally got the area set up. I'm going to go buy
You know?
sardines on Friday, and I'm filming it Saturday.
Can I have a request?
What?
Make your brother do it with you.
I'll see what I can do.
He wants to be a part of this.
I'll
He
see
wants
what I
to
can
jump
do.
in. Like, hey, guess what? You're with me. And just, that means the worst thing ever.
You know, I'll see what I can do.
If you're worried about filming by yourself, are you worried about filming by yourself?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, at this point, you've done the live thing.
Yeah.
You can just trick yourself into thinking you're...
Yeah, no, and this is something that's simple as far as my brain works.
Yeah.
It's, hey, I introduce, I tell people what I'm eating, I eat it,
Yeah.
I give my reaction.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
Yeah.
So
Your
I feel like
reactions would
it's
be amazing.
I'm sure of it.
Just because anytime, like I've seen you, like just the reaction you eat, you show when you eat like celery.
Yeah.
It's like the worst thing you've ever done. It's like, that's celery, okay? I can't imagine you trying to eat a can of sardines or like taking a...
I'm going to take a bite of sardines. And
You gotta make sure they can see it, so it's gotta be a long one, you know what I mean? Like a really just...
I know. And the worst part is,
Oof.
I've been psyching myself out of it too.
Have you?
But I'm still going to do it. But I'm like, I was talking to some friends and they're like, yeah, those are disgusting. My dad used to sit there and just eat them, and they're like hairy.
They're the... I don't know about hairy, but they
I'm
are...
like, what?
They are awful. Chuck, they're awful. My dad will eat them, and he made us try them as kids, and it's awful.
We're going to find out.
It's awful.
We're going to find out. I'm probably going to have a bucket next to me just in case.
What you should do. Here's what you should do, okay? You should go and you could get something random that you're like, oh, I'm curious if this is any good. And do that first or after to give yourself a little treat. So, hey, all right, I'm going to do a little review on these now. Let's say zebra cake ice cream, because that is a thing, by the way.
Yeah, I know it is. It sounds so good.
I know.
You know what one?
I have it in my freezer right now.
You know what one doesn't sound great?
Which one?
The oatmeal cream pie ones.
I've got that too.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Because that one's kind of.
We tried.
Like
the honey,
I'm like.
We tried
I
the
love
honey
the
bun.
snack.
We tried the honey bun.
Yeah.
And it's a honey bun. I mean, it's weird, but it's honey bun. And then we also tried another one, and that one wasn't very good. It was cosmic brownie, because it was like too fake. You know what I mean? It was like,
honestly, I think what they should have done with that is just crumble up some cosmic brownie and
put
some
it in
vanilla
some
ice cream.
Yeah, our chocolate ice. Or yeah, no, the chocolate part that's weird because it's like, or it just adds to the.
Yeah, that's why I say like vanilla ice cream.
Make it pop.
With some, honestly, take some of those beads that are on the cosmic brownie and just spread them throughout the entire ice cream too.
Bingo. Yeah, like a birthday cake ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So that makes
birthday cake ice cream with some brownie thrown in.
So legitimately, you could pick whatever you wanted, food-wise, and then have your terrible food, and then your treat, and then you give them both a rating, like out of 10, and make sure it's a brutal rating.
Oh, it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah. And that's just part of the fun.
Honestly, I think I might get some give some higher ratings for really good food that I do music.
You
even.
realize with Chuck Eats Everything, you could do whatever you wanted with this, really.
Yeah, I could.
You could eat your nasty stuff, and that's part of the fun, right? But you could also do reviews when you go to a restaurant. You're like, all right, hey, guess what? I'm going to do a quick review of this.
Yeah.
This is what I got. Here's the before plate. And then after you eat it.
Like I could have taken pictures of my first time trying filet mignon.
What do you mean your first? Tell me this just happened.
Yeah, it just happened.
You're fucking kidding me.
No. It just happened Saturday at my buddy's wedding. Yeah.
You never had filet mignon?
No. Can't say that no more.
It's a pretty good cut of meat.
It is good.
Now you
It's
got
real
me,
good food.
Now you got me hungry, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. You can have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just give me ideas. So you're not. It's
Why
not,
not?
So it's not all terrible. You have it.
And it gives me a reason to try new things at restaurants rather than just getting the same old.
Yeah. I don't know how awkward that'd be, but it also gives you a chance to promote your favorite restaurants too.
Yeah.
You go in there and you drop it a review based off service, food, serving size, taste, whatever.
Honestly, there is a TikTok guy that does that.
There's a bunch of people on TikTok that do it. Yeah, it's not a.
I've seen the one guy. He's also in Ohio.
Yeah, I've ran into a few people that are in Ohio. Actually,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people in Cleveland that do it.
Yeah.
Lakewood and stuff. But there's a lot of different places you could go, and
it give me a reason to try different restaurants that other people might tell me to go to.
yeah, exactly.
Could be fun.
Yeah, just depends on how far you want to take it, basically.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah,
Sounds like it could be a fun
just
idea.
so it's not all down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you could do. I know it's for the Patreon, but you could do like restaurant reviews are public.
Yeah, that's true.
At that point, you could do your own YouTube channel, really, too, with that, the review part of it.
Yeah, good.
Just Chuck Eats Everything, and then just upload your restaurant reviews, and then your Chuck Eats Everything Patreon is the gross shit, or the gross shit followed by the treat. Or whatever you get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're still hungry, that is.
That'll be the tough part.
So maybe before. You're like, hey, I'm spoiling myself now because that shit's going to suck.
And then I'm going to just take another bite of this to get the taste out.
This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
If you need, I can.
How often am I going to do it? That's the other question I got to figure out. Am I going to do it like every other week, once a month?
You know what I would personally do?
What?
I'd stock up. I do like 3 terrible things in a row. Like 3 nice things, 3 terrible things, and then do it. You can just split it weekly, and then every 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Every 3 weeks you do that terrible thing, but you get it all out of the way at once.
That's true. I could do that. I'm going to need more than just sardines. So we're going to start 1 week at a time until I get a list of things.
I'm sure you could go in the store and be like, that sounds fucking horrible.
That's true.
Or bring your brother. There's no other person that knows you better.
You're right.
I mean,
You're right.
I know immediately things I'd go for.
Yeah.
Anything foreign. You're a piece of shit.
I am not.
No. No,
I'm not well traveled.
Yeah, but there's some interesting stuff in like the. I'm trying to think where I'd go. I mean, I go sardines. I go smoke oysters first of all for you. That'd be my first thing, and then I'd be hitting up like kimchi.
The who to what?
Exactly. I'd be hitting up kimchi. That'd be my top 3 right there, and then. If I had to like really pick something,
The worst part is, out of everything, there's something that's going to be completely out there, and I'm going to love it.
Not a chance. There's not a chance. Have you ever had canned Spam?
No.
See, that's like one
I
of those
feel
things
like I'd like that.
There's
though.
something that's something that can go either way, but it's a like chance that there's a chance that you get a heart attack from it. You know what I mean? That shit's terrible for you.
I mean, the things I eat normally. So,
But yeah, you could be like, oh, I got a drink. I'm trying this drink. Wash that down. You say, I'm saying you can make yourself a little meal, a 3-way type deal. I got a new drink, a new treat, and a new terrible thing. So it's not so bad on you.
yeah, I like that.
Makes you get out of your element
Yeah.
in a bad way in the part of that triangle, but you know.
Hey, good way, bad way.
But yeah.
So try my treat, then try the nasty, and then drink it down.
Bam. See? There you go.
Yep. I like it.
You could do anything with it. You could get a beer. You could do
Try different beers. Try a different whiskey.
you could try
every
different
now and
whiskey.
again.
You could do different. You could do
That
just
would be an every now and
new
again
pop.
thing because
you could
there's
do new. There's a lot of shit that I know you haven't tried.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Basically, you're down to try it if it's ever offered, but I don't feel like you go out of your way to try new things.
That is true.
Is that about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like trips and stuff. Like how you brought up, I don't plan trips.
Yeah.
Just, hey, you want to go do something? Yeah, I do. And I just go with it.
Yeah.
That's how pretty much I am with food too.
Interesting. So the difference is you have to plan your food meals, I'm assuming. A little bit. Day to day. Or do you just not
Ish.
eat?
There are those days.
What is the daily meal of Chuck? Like, how's this work?
Don't want to know.
No, I really do. I've
So-
never asked this, and
All right.
I feel like it's a mistake.
So
Am I going to kick you out of my house after this?
no, maybe.
Okay. Good.
So most days
Yeah.
I eat a thing of Pop-Tarts in the morning
Okay.
on my way to work.
Yep. So that's a guaranteed. Pop-Tarts are a staple in your diet?
Pretty staple-ish.
Okay. Okay.
Some days I don't have Pop-Tarts,
Fair enough.
but most days I have Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
And I normally just have them in my car so I can eat a pack on my way to work.
Fair enough.
Just
Yeah.
done. Because otherwise I'll forget. Because I know me. Then sometimes, not often, I'll stop at a gas station and get a little snack for while I'm at work.
Fair enough.
Not often. On the very slim occasion, I'll go eat fast food while I'm at work.
Yeah.
But that is very, very seldom.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
And what's your go-to when that happens?
depends where I'm at, but
Not McDonald's. I know that.
no, not McDonald's.
I've known you long enough for that. Wendy's? Arby's?
Wendy's, Taco Bell, and Arby's
Okay, those
would be
are
the top three.
Okay. All right. Good. Continue.
Then, but when I get home, I eat a can of SpaghettiOs.
Okay.
And sometimes I add a can of Vienna sausages on that.
I didn't know you like Vienna sausages.
Yes, love them.
I tried to go back to those. I have a couple cans I'll give you, by the way.
All right.
Because I tried to go back to them. I couldn't do it. Couldn't hack it.
I love them.
Occasionally, I like, because I used to eat them all the time. Tabasco on top or a hot sauce, obviously, I
Yeah,
know for
I
your
can see
case.
that.
Yeah, and then
I just eat them straight.
mustard. And I put a little bit of mustard and ketchup on top. And
Oh, I can
pull
see
'em
that
out.
being good.
And just stick, pull out.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of layer of flavor on the top.
Yeah, I can see that. But no, I just
Wow.
pull them out of the can and eat them.
You're eating my diet from like 8 years ago.
But that one's not every day because if I eat it every day, I'll get sick of the Vienna sausages.
Yep, that's absolutely fair.
And then generally for dinner, it's going to be sometimes we order pizza, which that's not my favorite meal by any means. Hamburger helper,
That's a go-to.
a lot of times with deer,
Venison. Yep.
venison, which is, that's my favorite right there, is just any kind of hamburger
It's
helper.
very, very lean.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll make like chicken or random other things,
Yeah.
but very basic.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there are days I don't have Pop-Tarts in the morning. I get home from work, I completely forget to grab my can of SpaghettiOs or I'm out. And then I forget to eat dinner.
Interesting.
And I just go entire days without eating.
I can't do that. I cannot do that because my sugar.
Yeah.
Is
ADHD is a terrible, terrible thing to go unmedicated on because there are days, I've gone 3 days with no food.
Okay, we'll come back to this.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that, the ADHD thing. Do you want me to give you my rundown of what I've currently been eating?
Yeah.
Every morning, I've been eating 2 sausage patties. They're maple sausage.
Okay.
Throw them in the microwave. Eat them because they're frozen. It's nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Throw in the microwave. Eat those on the way to work. I get to work. Normally do our pre-shift meeting. Get to the line. On the line, I'll eat a granola bar. And that's, random every time pretty much. Whatever my wife ends up buying at the store or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever I get. And then for first break, I normally run to Meijer. And when I go to Meijer, I buy this is what I've currently been buying, is a guaranteed banana, apple, and a container of Greek pasta salad, which is green, black olives, a feta cheese, I believe, and just noodles. And then I cover it in hot sauce. And I have a bag of Frito spirally barbecue chips. And then I also buy a jalapeno. I'll take a bite of the jalapeno, a couple of chips, bite of the pasta. And then for lunch, I'll eat the apple. And then for last break, the banana. That's what I've been doing. And I swapped it up last week and regretted it because I got a pear. And my mouth felt like it was fuzzy after I ate it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's allergic reaction or what, but I regretted it for sure.
Okay.
But legitimately been eating, that's my thing. And then my swap up. Once a week I eat Chipotle. Once a week. Because my sodium was an issue for my blood pressure earlier this year. So once a week now, I eat Chipotle. And that's normally the
I miss Chipotle.
Yeah, I used to be my Chipotle buddy.
Yeah, I need to get some Chipotle.
We went a lot.
Yeah, we did.
And so that's normally the beginning of the week. And then I have another swap up. Normally, instead of doing the Greek pasta salad, I'll wait and I'll eat a granola bar for first break again. And then for lunch, I'll go and get $1.50 mac and cheese and then get my same fruits and my jalapeno.
Okay.
And just do that. And that's legitimately been my life lately. I've somehow...
What are you eating?
At home?
Yeah.
Pasta.
Just pastas?
Pasta.
Lots of carbs.
Lots of carbs. Alfredo. And then I'll mix it up. Like I'll do like put sausage instead of whatever I normally put in, like beef.
Yeah.
And then I'll switch that up. I'll do Alfredo pasta with smoked sausage in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do regular pasta with beef in it. I put basil, or I put a little bit of pesto in my sauce to give it a different flavor. The other day I made an Alfredo with sauteed onions and peppers, and then a filet mignon sliced over top of the Alfredo noodles. That's my go-to really on the weekends. But I also do sandwiches, like whatever's laying around the house, really. Leftovers, whatever.
Oh, leftovers.
Pretty much, yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Pretty much it. So now go back to ADHD.
Yes.
Have you ran any more experiments?
No.
So I know you were like doing your
No, I have not.
No. That's fun.
Yeah.
I was wondering after you told me you were seeing if your medication like affected anybody else, if you did it to me.
No.
Okay.
No, I have not.
I was like, I wonder if he was doing a little sneaky sneakerson.
No, he wasn't.
That's something you would do though.
It is.
You tell me you did it to somebody else while you're doing it to me, you son of a bitch.
I thought about doing it today.
Yeah, did you really?
But the problem was I forgot in the morning.
Gotcha.
And I know better than to try to take that at afternoon.
That's my go-to, by the way. Also, I should say, I have Old Nan vitamin pills and B12. I take them every day. Vitamin in the morning, B12 right after lunch.
I just started taking gummies.
What kind of gummies are we talking here, bud? what kind of gummies?
Apple cider vinegar.
Oh yeah, those are my nighttime. I do those at night, but yeah.
I'm gonna start doing them right after work every day.
Yeah. Yep.
Good to go.
You know what you should do is get one of those things that the older generations used.
The pill things?
The pill things that we, for some reason, were like, then we forget all our...
They are fantastic things.
They are, but you can't, tell me, there was not a time when you were younger and you saw those and you're like, that's ridiculous. Do you have to do that?
Oh, you mean the ones that say morning, before noon, afternoon, bedtime, the big 4x7 brick?
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I just want one of the 7 ones.
Yeah.
And then I can just put it
all in there.
Stock it up, put it in the car.
Bam.
Since
solid.
I remember things while I'm driving to work, never before I leave for work.
Absolutely. Bam.
And then it's like, ooh, yay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, ADHD, not good for food.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because you just, if you're not thinking about something or it's not actively in front of your face, it doesn't really exist. You just completely, it's gone.
I see.
So when it's like, hey, you want to get food? Oh my goodness, I'm starving. It's been 3 days.
See, I actually get lightheaded if I don't eat. And like let's say within 4 hours, I'll get lightheaded. If I don't,
and I need to stop doing that because that's why I stay big.
Yeah.
That's why I stay thick.
No, absolutely.
Over here.
Yeah. I have to actually snack before bed.
Do you?
Yeah, and I try to make it a healthy snack, but I will wake up in the middle of the night like cold sweat, like because I'm hungry.
Oh wow.
Some of my sugar's off.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's a good way to
But
remember.
I mean, there was yeah, it sucks though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's like waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. It's the same exact thing. You're like, this is horrible. Or I think wasn't it you in one of the older podcasts that were talking about taking a shower in the middle of the night? You wake up feeling like
I have done that.
Yeah, you're like, I feel gross.
I just woke up in the middle of the night. I felt disgusting, and I'm like, I'm taking a shower right now.
And
look at the clock.
The most miserable shower you've ever had too. It's just like you're like, I gotta do this. This fucking sucks.
And I need to go to bed.
I gotta go to bed. Yeah.
Because it's like 2:00 in the morning and you're just like, why am I awake?
I'm glad I'm not the only person that's done that. I've definitely done that before.
Just in the shower, brushing your teeth at 2:00 in the morning, like, why do I feel like this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's only happened a few times.
No,
but when it happens, it's terrible.
It's not like an all the time thing.
No.
But it's like probably happened like 3 times in my life. Like, you know what I mean? But,
it is a terrible, terrible feeling.
It is a thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you just, because the worst part is you wake up and you're like, I feel gross. I'll take a shower when I wake up. And then you're like laying there and you're like, nope, this ain't going to work.
Gotta have it now.
I cannot fall asleep. And then you got to wash your sheets the next day.
Because you're like went on with after taking a shower?
Well, not only that, but You felt disgusting while sleeping there?
Yeah.
So now you just have it in your head
so
that
you're
they're
like-
disgusting.
That you're like paranoid that they're gross. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's bad. It's real bad.
I feel that 100%, bud.
Yeah.
I did get some more Kickstarter goodies.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I've shown these. Have I shown the Night Elf stuff?
You showed the books.
Those, right?
Yes.
The iron. Okay.
Yes.
More.
Ooh.
So these are from the what company here? Mana Project Studio. So guys, you can go to Kickstarter, type in Mana Project Studio, and it'll pop right up. I got these during 2020, I believe, when I was off for the Rona shutdown.
Yeah.
And I had nothing better to do but scroll Kickstarter, and we were setting up Kickstarter, and I always wanted to make sure we were part of the community. Thank you, sir. So we had some cool little pop out little people here that look like you can use for RPG type style stuff.
Yeah, that looks cool. How do they stand? That's the question.
I believe there's right down here these little tablets. I think he's trying to turn off. See those little tablets down there at the very bottom?
Yeah.
You just put those in sideways in the little slot.
Oh, okay. I see the slot now.
Yeah. Looks like a map we got of the world, and this is a grimdark setting, which is why I was immediately all over it. Grimdark horror setting.
Yeah.
You remember we were just talking about this earlier this year,
Yeah.
and we were like, hey, there needs to be more horror campaign themed stuff.
Yeah.
It just seemed like cool character sheets because this is
made out character sheets.
full made out. Yeah, so D&D. So I think those are NPCs. I got a Night Master screen. So it's not a Game Master, it's a Night Master.
Okay.
Get that straight.
Also not a dungeon master.
Not a Dungeon Master, not a Game Master, a Night Master. Okay. And then we got the adventure book, which I know you can't see real well, but a collection of 6 adventures for 5th edition, for level 1 through 14.
That's awesome.
To deepen the eternal night of a Rumen. Where are you going with that? Where are you going pronunciation wise for that, bud?
I'm going Yerman.
Ermin. Yerman?
I'm going Yerman.
Yerman. Okay, that's where Chuck's going. Yerman, something.
I don't know.
But it looks like a very fantasy name.
Yeah, it does.
It just our terrible ability to pronounce anything. And then the campaign setting itself. I'll see if I can get this a little closer. Didn't look great, but yeah, the art is pretty dope.
Oh, that does look sweet.
Skeleton guy coming after a girl
With the
using some
skulls all
magic,
over him?
with skulls all over. It's a horror fantasy setting, a grimdark world under the influence of the moon for 5th edition.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, and I feel like this needs to happen more in D&D, where it's like actual settings of worlds.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing, it's an adventure in this world, but you don't really get the campaign setting. I want the full immersion if I'm going there.
So
I want the ancestries or races or whatever you call them, and I want the classes that are
Yeah.
special. I want the deities laid out for me. I want the world building. I want to see what you can do.
Yeah.
And then I want to immerse myself and my players into it.
Right. So my question for you,
Yeah. Mana Project Studios.
when you're running it,
Yeah.
when we playing?
Hell, when I get time. 10, 20 years from now.
Great. It'll sit alone up there.
With all the other ones that I need time to play.
Yep.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad.
I feel so bad for some of these books.
I hate you so much. So much. Burning rage right now. Burning rage.
I'm sure of it. Worth it.
But yeah, so pretty excited that shows up. Well worth the wait.
Yeah.
Even if I can't play them right away. Chuck is doing things, guys. Chuck is doing things. You're vibrating the springs.
I know.
ADHD, guys. Round of
That's
applause.
me.
Round of applause for Chuck not using medication today.
You're gonna start calling it out every time too, are you?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. No, you said it just because you brought it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
Guys, I think it's time to wrap this up. Chuckles,
I think so.
You think so? You got anything else you want to add? Any more harassment? Anything? Did you come up with a hard question randomly?
No, I haven't.
Damn. I feel like I could spring one on you, just randomly, just hit you with something.
Bring it. Go. 5, 4.
Oh shit! No,
3.
I can't do that.
2,
I can't do it with
1.
the countdown.
Oh,
I can't do it.
no.
I can't do it.
He
with the countdown.
failed.
What a piece of shit. Guys, drop those in the comments.
And that is all we have on this episode of the Unadulterated Amateurs podcast. He's been Joel Norton. I've been Chuck Beeson. Peace out, y'all.